caught 500 pips, close to 500 pips on GBPJPY by simply using market structure and some Fibonacci's. Also, I'll be doing a weekly outlook and analysis on what I expect the market to do for this week. So without further ado, looking at GJ, if you recall in the last video that I posted on YouTube, the last breakdown that I did, I stated that we were at a support level, a strong support level here. So we hit here, but couldn't fully break through. This broke through, however, it did not retest and continue going down. Instead, it broke through, kept going up. So overall, it was consolidating, and then eventually we had this break here. It broke, and then I was expecting the retest. So because it broke, I was expecting the retest. Therefore, I'm looking for potential sales to continue going short. So if we look here, we had a lower high here, lower low. Market, we know if we have a lower high and a lower low, the next phase is another lower high. So if we know that, we could use our Fibonacci's, wait for price to get in our key fib area, came in our key fib area, and we just waited and looked for the proper setup. So let me drop down so you can see it better. So on the 4-hour time frame, looking at something like this right here. I drew my fib. Notice how we were just trending down. And the moment that I see that we're starting to do a retracement, I take my fib from the high to the low when I'm looking for sales and wait for price to get in my 2 key fib area, which is the 78 and the 88 fib level. So once price got here, I waited for my confirmation entry confirmation. Sorry about that. Yeah, so here, looking on the 1-hour or 2-hour time frame, let's look at the one. So once it hit my key fib area, we started rejecting, and we had this big pin here. So I waited for price to break below the support that it was creating. Once it broke below, I got in here. So once I got in, we were in profit. Then market started to put us in drawdown. So I put my stop loss above here. And our stop loss was clear in a good area. You always want to put your stop loss above the range, just in case you get spikes or anything like that. So I put my stop loss above here and was able to withstand the drawdown, and price eventually went back in profit. And once it went in profit, it just took off from there. So if we look here, price just really melted with no retracements, nothing, just clear, shot down, melted about 450 pips to be exact. And it hit all 3 targets, almost hit TP4. So this setup was just mainly based off of market structure, Fibonacci, and price action. So just to recap that, you see the daily, we broke below the support, wait for the retest. It retests to our key fib level, drop down to 4-hour time frame. We like what we see. We see rejections, broke below minor support here, retest, strong pin. Market started selling, then got in drawdown, then eventually started selling also. So what I could have done while I was in drawdown, I could have added more sell positions. So that way, once price went back in profit, I could have doubled up whatever I made or triple up whatever I made. So some people don't like doing that, but some do. So that's just a suggestion for next time. So what I expect GJ to do now is I'm expecting for GJ to break below here, potentially break below here and continue trending down. So I'm waiting for something here to fully break below, continue selling. I'm expecting also, let's say CADJPY. Right now it's in a weird position. It's in between, I would say it's in between two zones. So it could go either way. So right here, if you look to the left, you see that we had a support area here. Notice how it came here and then quickly reversed. And notice here, left a strong pin here as well. So 3 hits. So this is clearly a support area. So with that being said, I'm waiting for price to get to this support area potentially and see what it does. I'm expecting price to break below here, retest, and continue selling. However, right now, it looks as though price could potentially create a higher low here, continue to buy up, break above here, continue buying. So I'm waiting for CADJPY. So either way, whichever way it breaks above or below, I'll react off of that movement. So if it breaks above here, gives an entry like here, I'll look for a buy. If it breaks below here, retest, I'll look for a sell. CADJPY, let's take a quick look at that. So CADJPY gave the same setup as GBPJPY. So if you look here on the daily, you clearly see that CADJPY is bearish, creating lower highs and lower lows. So creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. Notice how when we had this lower low here, how CADJPY broke it, came above, retest, continue selling. So this was a setup we could have taken as well. But however, we missed that. So if we look here, CADJPY made a lower high and a lower low, a lower low. So what can we expect now? We expect price to come up, make a lower high, continue selling. So what did I do? I drew my fib from here to here, was able to, well, I didn't personally take this trade. I missed it for some reason. However, the setup is very similar to GJ. So we could have made about 300 pips off of this as well. Close to 400 pips off of this setup using the same principles, the same concept, the same strategy, market structure. Look for a break and retest, use your fibs to catch the lower high or the higher low. When I'm looking for a buy, I'm looking to enter on a potential higher low. If it's not a higher low, I'm not trying to get it to enter. If it's a sell, I'm looking to get in on a lower high. All right. So moving forward, let's see what indices. So if you recall the last video, I said that I was bullish on indices such as US30, NAS 100. So if you look here, we were consolidating. And I said if we break above here, we will get a retracement back to the area broke, which was this resistance, which is now support. And we got exactly that. And it bought up. It didn't get quite to my fib level here. However, it did retest this resistance area, which became support, then continued to buy up. So notice the pattern. Whenever you get a break, notice the retest that comes after the break. Even here, we had a high here. We had a high here, broke above, retest, and bought up. So NAS as well did the same thing. If we look, so whenever you're looking for a retest, you can scale down. In certain cases, you can scale down to a lower time frame, so that way you get a better entry. I'll probably cover that in a later video. So Looking at NOS, notice how we were in a consolidation area here. Consolidating, market broke above, retest, and bought up. So what I'm expecting for US30 and NOS is a continuation. I'm expecting US30 to continue buying up, probably up to this zone here. So this is a strong resistance zone. So I'm expecting some type of reaction once US30 gets here. So I'll be expecting a potential sell from here, a sell to eventually probably continue buying up. So right here, I'm just waiting to see what price does. But as of now, I'm expecting US30 to continue buying up to this zone here. Same thing for NOS. Expecting NOS to continue buying up to this zone. Could sell from this zone, or it could potentially buy up, retest. So I'm gonna just react to whatever the market shows me. But as of right now, I do not see any clear setup on NOS or US30. However, they will buy up this week for sure. And for gold, if you recall, gold we said will continue buying up, which it did. However, gold is really on an uptrend. However, it's not making any clear pullback. So it's just been going up. When I like to trade markets that it's making clear higher lows, higher highs, instead of something that's really just moving up, because you never know when it's gonna just continue to fall. So that being said, I'm cautious on gold. However, I am expecting gold to buy up to here eventually. So if we could get some movement here, buy up, retest, continue buying up, I'll probably look for a buy here. So I'm looking for buys on gold, US30, NOS, and looking for sales on GBPJPY, CADJPY, and AUDJPY. I'm expecting dollar to continue to tank. If we look here, just been tanking. Let's see the 4 hour. So yeah, dollar's just been tanking. Now dollar could buy up here first, then continue to sell. So keep an eye out for that. However, this is my weekly analysis and also the breakdown of GBPJPY. Hopefully we have another great week, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm out.
MTCB.